Well, Wojciech Przybylski is the editor-in-chief of Visegrad Insight and joins us now live from Warsaw for more on this. Welcome to the programme. So help us understand why Poland has taken this decision to stop supplying Ukraine, because it is one of its main military hardware suppliers.
We have heard from Prime Minister yesterday at the press conference that Poland is no longer supplying its own weapons, but at the same time, in the same sentence, he said that Poland will continue to serve as a reliable hub for all military support that Ukraine is receiving. Poland indeed has supplied most of its weapons stocks and systems, and currently is focusing on purchasing new system to level up to the NATO standards and obligations, and also to be able to defend itself and its other allies should this come to the situation.
But this is, sorry to interrupt, this is a very big decision, is it not? As the fifth, just to be precise, the fifth largest donor of military aid to Ukraine, has it come as a surprise?
Well, it comes as a surprise in terms of political statement, and definitely it is linked to the grain situation and the rift over the grain embargo, grain transport. It only shows that there are limits to what the PIS government can deliver. The current government, incumbent government in the elections, has been struggling to show that it is a reliable security partner for the allies, and at the same time that it delivers security to Poles inside the country, especially important thing to its electorate in the eastern provinces of Poland. But now we simply are not as potent country in terms of production, military production, ammunition, resources. And the government had to admit that basically it has given out everything we had. And at the same time, it plays into the nationalist card when it comes to the protection of our internal market, where Ukraine grain imports were mismanaged by the government and have been flooding the internal market rather than being transported to the final destinations in Africa and other countries of the world.
And Wojciech, we saw just a few minutes ago a Spanish representative there saying that unilateral action in the EU, saying, of course, Poland is not acceptable. And the European Commission, we know, has said it's not up to individual EU members to make trade policy for the bloc. So where does this leave now Poland's relationship on this matter with the grain deal and, of course, with the EU?
Poland has been, first of all, disrespectful for common position inside the EU, and not for the first time. It has been challenging EU common position, and that has brought a number of actions, legal actions, to the European Court of Justice. So I would expect that there will be another infringement procedure, a possibility of a legal action in front of the European Court of Justice. But Poland, until elections, will definitely try to maintain this loser side, I must say, also because this position is defenseless in the sense of legal arguments and our international obligations, European obligations. But for a particular gain in nationalist segments, which is a fraction of Polish society, the government will do everything possible to demonstrate that it is, in fact, defending every inch of Polish farmers' interest.
We will leave it there. Thank you very much indeed, Wojciech Przybylski, joining us from Warsaw.